Ah! 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 Welcome back to Connor Talks, the greatest goddamn series on YouTube. You know exactly what time it is. Obviously, I've been on a hiatus, whatever. The biggest thing that has happened in the last month or so for me is that, I don't know if you can tell, but I got a new tripod. That's not actually what happened. Obviously, I shaved my mustache. If you're new around here, new to me at all, which you probably are if you have subscribed to this channel and have only known me from this channel, because I have had a mustache for quite a while now. So it is a big change in my life to not have a mustache. I don't know who keeps on honking outside. They're ruining my fucking recording. Another big thing is that you may notice that a certain channel is gone. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. I won't talk about it right now. We need to get into some shit. Man, today I really wanted to talk about TikTok, okay? TikTok, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. TikTok is one of the biggest platforms on the planet at this point. If you have seen any short form videos within the last few years, more than likely they are from TikTok. TikTok is a force of nature. It will never get away from you. It never goddamn will. I had a thing, you know, in my head, not a tumor, a thought. I had a thought going on in my head, and I was like, hey, this shit is shortening our attention spans, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't looked up any articles at all. But certainly over the last however many generations, our attention spans have been getting shorter and shorter, which kind of sucks. Now, for some of us, that isn't the case. We're talking about a whole average of a generation. If we're talking about for people like me, I have ADHD, so automatically my attention span is halved. But also with the short form content and stuff like that, stuff is bad. My brain cannot handle a 40-minute lecture at this point. I mean, realistically, nobody's brain can handle a 40-minute lecture, to be honest. Even then, like, I sit there for like 5 minutes and I'm fucking out of it. I'm done. It's not good. It's not good for our brains. We need to be able to learn. And I think TikTok is a main contributor of that fact, especially for our, I don't know, our neuroceptors. I really couldn't tell ya. There's a thing I've been thinking about as well about TikTok. You know, videos are very quick. We can just swipe through videos, whatever. Videos just happen to exist. Correct. Okay. Hear me out. You go from one video of, like, let's say this. A dog had his owner get killed. This isn't reverse old yeller. A man dies of a car crash, and there's a story about an old doggy who realizes his owner died because dogs have some incredible senses and have incredible empathy. They were able to tell that the owner died just, you know, purely through sense. There was a whole story about the dog being very sad and showing up to the owner's funeral, having pictures taken of it, and it's very sad. It's a very sad story. Now, was that story true? Not at all. But you have a video like that, right? And then you swipe, and then you see a video of an old dude with schizophrenia wearing a Spider-Man costume dancing to, like, the Macarena. Like, you understand what I mean, right? You understand what I'm saying? You go from something very sad, and then, boom, the next video is some fucking crazy shit that you're gonna laugh at. And then the next video is going to be some political shit that makes you a little distressed. And then the next video is going to be another funny video. And this is a huge goddamn issue. This is a huge problem. I grew up in the era of Vine. I am 21 years old, if you didn't know. Almost 22. Give it, what, 5 months now? Jesus Christ. When Vine came up, I was but a wee lad. Probably like 11 years old when Vine started existing. Vine was generally just funny videos. There wasn't anything too crazy about it. It was definitely shortening our attention spans because of the 7-second or 6-second little clips. But generally, they were pretty funny. So it didn't really matter what it was. we were just going on there to laugh. But for TikTok, everything has been so commercialized on TikTok and has been, it's a all-around general social media. So every minute emotion that you can get from a video is going to be on TikTok, and it's destroying how we perceive our emotions in some form or fashion. Now, obviously, I don't have any studies on this or anything like that. This is just purely being pulled out of my ass, but I feel as though people are lacking more empathy these days and stuff like that, and I think obviously that could be due to the internet, but also I think a primary reason is because people want, they watch TikTok and their fucking emotional receptors get fucking fried. It may be a crazy take, but I'm just saying there are huge issues at play here that we really need to discover and we need to figure out. And now there are probably studies out there about that, but I think we need to take a closer look at short form content like TikTok, where it hosts every type of media content in one space. We're able to just fucking scroll for hours on and scroll, the seconds through videos. Like, people watch the first second they leave. Like, it's crazy. Please get off of TikTok. I stay on TikTok because my girlfriend's on there and sends me cute TikToks of like cats and shit. If I didn't have a girlfriend, I would not be on TikTok. If you're not in a relationship, don't be on TikTok. And welcome back. How's the weather been recently? I really want to know. Look, I'm wearing a fucking sweater. Tell me the weather. The weather's good. Isn't that just splendid? If you have watched the last couple Connor Talks videos, or even ones before this channel was created, you would know that I have a vendetta with Elon Musk. You understand that this is a thing, right? Okay, cool. Let's talk about how he recently posted a photo of penguins in Madagascar. I forget their names, but one of them, like the leader penguin, whatever. You see the photo. It's gonna be right here. Okay, that's the photo, correct? So you see how it is laid out, okay? X being the leader, and then you have social medias like TikTok and YouTube being represented as soldiers of sorts, little minions, you could say. I want to look at some statistics because I feel like this is wrong. So already, TikTok has like a pretty good amount of people that go on their website generally, and they keep on going up too. The numbers are going to keep on going up. There's a linear trajectory for TikTok and its user base. Just keeps on getting bigger every year, which could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. Depends on how you see it. We just talked about how TikTok fucks up people. Be the judge of that. I want to see what the CEO of Twitter said about their numbers. Oh, huh? Really? Oh, you're losing users. And now let's look at YouTube. Another prime example. As we've already stated, X is losing users and hasn't even cracked 1 billion users on their website. YouTube per year, at least this year, has had ballpark 2 billion users on their site. 2 billion with a B, billion.
Billions with a B.
I want you to understand, right? It is incredibly funny that Elon Musk is trying to push this narrative that X is like the king of all social medias and is ruling every other social media. It's funny what he's trying to do. I see right through it because that motherfucker's always lying. He paid way too much for Twitter in the first place, and now he's ruining it. But, maybe Elon Musk is trying to do something about his user base. Let's see what he's been up to try to improve it. Can't lie, that's fucking awesome. So that's the end of the video. I just want to talk about real quick about the Connor YouTube Man channel and the name and why it's gone. I don't care about it anymore. It's over. It's Connor Rourke now, bitch. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, helps with the algorithm. And I will see y'all in the next video.
Tik Tok.